Why, hi there, it's Daisy Mac, and this is Spiritual Mixtape. Sometimes I forget my own name, and that was a moment where I forgot my own podcast name there. I was just like, what is going on? And I think it's because this episode feels electric to me. It feels like a transmission. It's everything I want the podcast to become. And not every episode could be like this, because some episodes do just need to be shares, need to be interviews. They need to be information and education for this to be a well-rounded use of your time, use of you saying yes, and use of you downloading, subscribing, and being part of the community. But I do love the opportunity to be really woo with you. But I want to start with two things. The first is there is a free breathwork available right now, and it's a solstice one. So what's happening today is I'm going to take you through a meditation and a ritual for the solstice that you can use really throughout the summer or anytime you want to feel grounded into Earth's energy. And the difference with the freebie is that it's a very beautiful breath work. I'm going to say that my work is beautiful. I took a long time making this for you guys. I wanted it to be special, and I love recording. I hope that when you download it, you feel all of that when you're doing this breath work. It's super special to me. And 1,000 of you agreed last year and downloaded it. So that was amazing. And I hope that it finds the right people again this year. So yeah, that free breathwork is available. Just look in the show notes, click, boom, click, click, boom, drop your email in, and you will have the breathwork delivered to your inbox. But the thing that I'm also going to add that I wasn't planning to, but I'm going to add, and if you're watching this on the YouTube, there are 2 candles burning behind me. Today is Father's Day, and as most of you know, I lost my dad to cancer a few years ago now. So I went to one of my favorite shops in Los Angeles is called House of Intuition, and I bought this Honor Your Ancestors candle for him. And also my mum's grandfather, my grandfather has felt very present lately. I feel very tearful saying that. I never met him. He passed away when my mum was only 21. So he passed away many years before I was born. But I've really felt his, an encouragement from that sort of grandfather energy lately. So I felt for him too when I lit the candle on Father's Day. So that's burning behind me. And because this is a solstice episode, and I am crazy for the solstice, I have bought the House of Intuition Summer Solstice candle as well. And what I want to offer for anyone that is listening and leaves a review for today's episode, I would love to offer you a competition, a chance to win a House of Intuition gift card or candle. If you're a little bit further away, maybe a gift card makes more sense. But I'm totally obsessed with this shop. I always have been. It was my refuge when I was in the music industry. I used to go there after work and buy crystals. And I used to love these candles. And I actually remember I had worked with this amazing person called Dan, and he bought me one. And just everyone used to buy me these House of Intuition candles because they knew that I loved them. So I've got these 2 burning. And part of my summer solstice ritual involves a candle. And if you have found me because you're friends with Chloe Fisher or you follow Chloe Fisher, you'll know that when I did her baby blessing, I used candles too. They are the most incredible way of holding energy and setting intention. So 2 things. If you'd like to go deeper with your solstice practice, definitely click the free breathwork link and use it throughout the whole summer. It's really or winter, or just use it for the whole of this season. Let's put it this way. I'll make a new one for the autumn equinox, a new one for the December solstice. I like to move with the natural cycles. So often people, especially in the spiritual community, move with the cycle of the moon, 28 days, and makes a lot of sense for a woman anyway, because it's inbuilt into our physiology. But moving with the seasons, there's just something both magical and scientific about following those 3 months. And I do believe in a 12-week year. If you've ever read that book, it's super, like, that is a super magical book. And it's just it just up-levels your productivity. But not to get too deep into that. So to remind you, there is a free breathwork. Go into the show notes, enjoy. And for anyone that leaves a review, I'm going to enter you into a competition to win a House of Intuition candle or a gift card if that's easier for you. So this practice, it's so easy to do. You literally just need to lie there and to receive. And if you find yourself getting distracted with this practice, just bring yourself gently back to my voice and back into your breath. I do a form of meditation before I go to sleep every night. That's how it's ended up for me personally. I find that I sleep better. I find that my dreams are more insightful. I find that I get answers that I need when I reset my spirit and my soul before I go to sleep. And this is a lot more woo-woo than I'd usually get with people, because I always want to meet people where they're at. But today truly is a spiritual practice. It's a transmission that I'm putting out there for those that resonate with it. So, but don't worry though, for my friends out there who want a sleep meditation, have a whole new one coming up for you in July. But this actual practice, I would love for you to stay present and stay aware for the whole practice. So if you want to go deeper with this actual practice, what I will say about the solstice is it comes right up before a full moon in Capricorn. And what's interesting about this season is that we have another full moon in Capricorn on July 21st. And if you wanted to do this practice weekly or even daily until the second full moon in Capricorn, it will help you hold your energy of summer. It will help you get really clear on your intentions and become less muddled on what it is that you're trying to bring about this summer and then through into the fall and the winter or the rest of the year. Or for my people on the southern hemisphere, what you are bedding into your winter soil in order for you to see growth into the spring. And yeah, energy does work like that. Like sometimes, it's really easy to be skeptical and be like, that's a lot to do in one podcast episode. But if you committed to showing up with yourself before you go to sleep at that moment where you should be at your most relaxed, and you start saying and setting that frequency inside, trying to consciously create that energy within you, why wouldn't things change after 28 days? It's almost illogical to think that it wouldn't. So here are my tips to set this ritual up. Have a candle and light it during this practice and then blow it out at the end of the practice, and just keep it going for this 28 days if you decide to do it, or once a week. Perhaps we all have intuition. Perhaps for you, it's, I'm going to do this once a week for the rest of the year, or once a week for the summer. So that's 12 of them. And then at the end, like, I'm done and the candle will be done. So have a candle. I personally have a journal by my bed, a small one, and I write in it before I go into meditation. Just sometimes it's notes on the day, sometimes it's about my intention. More recently, it's been very specifically about my energy. So write some notes about what it is that you're creating, what it is that you're trying to set, light your candle, And then all the usual things, like try and do it in a calm environment, try and do it when you won't be disturbed. And this meditation is short. So if you can set aside, and I know that some people object because even 10 minutes is a long time. Old Daisy in her music industry job would have said that 10 minutes is a long time before bed as well. But if you can do it once a week, you will benefit from it. So now we have set our tone. Hopefully you guys are going to be journaling and lighting your candle and creating a holistic atmosphere for you to come into this meditation. And of course, if you want to fall asleep to it, you can. But the idea is that you stay present with your thoughts, feelings, emotions, energy, so that you can draw some conclusions and also receive messages as you go through this practice. So welcome into your solstice meditation. If you want to go deeper, check the show notes and do the breath work. But for us in this episode, it is my greatest honor to share this meditation with you. Please lie down, please sit comfortably, close your eyes, soften your gaze, and start to deepen your breath. You can breathe in and out through the nose, or you can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. But just try and take your breaths deeper into your body, telling yourself that you are calm, that you are ready to receive, and that you are here, that you are present. Now put a light all around you. Let's go for a red light today and have its origin start at the base of your spine. And affirm to yourself that only that which is for your highest good can move through this light, and only that which no longer serves you can move out of this light. You are always protected, and you are always moving in the right direction. As you start to settle in, as your breath deepens, let this red light get brighter still, knowing that this light is home, that this light is safety, that this light brings you safety and courage. And now bring your focus and your awareness to something in your recent memory that makes you feel grateful. It can be something you have done or something that was gifted to you. And it doesn't need to be material. It could be time. And just let yourself feel gratitude, filling up your heart, filling up your memories, and continuing to help your breath become steady. And let's move from the base of our spine, moving up the spinal column just behind your belly button, switching on your D note, your sacral, moving just behind, carrying on up the spine, just behind the bottom of the ribs. Switching on the solar plexus, moving up behind the heart, switching on your F note. moving into the throat. And if you feel called to, allow the light to turn blue here. Moving up into the part between the brows, the third eye. And say to yourself, I see. As you move the energy into the crown, so the top of the head, I know. And then just allow the crown to fall or spill out gently to a part just 6 inches beyond your physical body and into that red light. And as you experience this new energy coming in, allow yourself to be completely guided into receiving how and where this energy is to grow and manifest in your life and between now and the next December solstice. And think to yourself, about the messages you are receiving, that you have begun to receive in your waking and conscious life, and how they are affecting your energy now, your thoughts now. Now bring your focus to the candle that you have lit. Think about the wick. Think about its journey through time as it burns, as it travels with the consciousness of your intention. And allow your inner light inside to go on the same journey. Now come back into this practice and ask for any signs, any reassurances, or any messages that you want as you go through this solstice journey from the June solstice to the December solstice. If you want to receive any messages throughout your sleep, since we're doing this before we go to sleep, or throughout the day, now's the time to speak to the universe and ask for what you need to stay in the energy, to create what you need to create. And come back to your breath now. Feeling those deep inhales. And if you began to drift off, just come back in. You don't need to open your eyes or come out of the meditation before you transition to sleep. But you just need to spend one more moment being conscious of the message or the feeling that you were receiving during this practice. And if you want to ask for more information as you go to sleep, now's the moment. Imagining that Earth's energy lines are bringing you exactly what you need to continue to have the life that you dream of, to make everlasting connections, to be of service, and to bring fulfillment to yourself and to those around you. Co-creating, unfolding, and making anew every day. And so it is. Thank you so much for going on a bit of a magic solstice meditation with me. I really do hope that you use this at nighttime before you go to sleep, inviting in peaceful, sweet dreams with signs and messages that you need to help you process your life and take the steps to creating the things that you want. I do really suggest that you have a journal by your bed so that when ideas come up, you can note them down, and to take a candle and set it with your intention and keep that going as you go through this practice. The key dates to remember: June the 20th for the solstice, June 21st for the first Capricorn full moon, July 21st for the second one. We haven't had this since summer 2020, so it's special. 4 years. And if you want to go deeper with your practice, I invite you to download the breathwork in the show notes. I'm very spaced and happy in this meditation that I'm a little slower on what I need to tell you. So yes, please find that in the show notes. And for anyone that reviews the show, I am so blissed out. I am like receiving all the messages I need to receive. The light looks really magical. It's very beautiful here right now. So let's just end with that. If you would like to win the opportunity of having one of these beautiful House of Intuition candles that are so charged with magic to help you bed into those intentions, leave a review. Everyone that leaves a review will be entered into the competition, and you can win a candle or a gift card if that's easier for you. And I am always grateful to have you here. Always grateful. I hope that you guys feel as blissed out from this meditation as I do. See ya.